Morning, everybody. Do you know something? I haven't stopped laughing for the last 10 minutes. And I'm not going to tell you. If you just tuned in, thank you for all my new subscribers. It is Webby's World in my little manor. But where I'm sitting now, this isn't my manor. But I'm taking it over soon. It is, do you know something? I don't know what to say. I really, really don't. You're thinking, where is he? Where is he? Well, look, give you a clue. Look in the background and you'll see red and white. Right? Not Liverpool, not Man United, not Stoke City. No, you can think where we are. All right? Have you guessed it yet? Let me tell you something. You know my number 3, Big Si. Who does he support? Yeah, you know, the Gunners. He's a gooner. All right? I could be in his bedroom. What do you mean could be? Should we see if he's here? Because I think the boss is working. Let's have a look. Come on, Webby, get it sorted. It's taking too long. Oh my God, what a state to get in. Simon! How are you, big man?
Hello, everyone. First of all, I just want to say thank you for every message that's been received on the YouTube channel, on the WhatsApp channel. You know, the support, the continued support has been great for me and for my better half, Angela. You know, it drove her mad at first, but now it's been phenomenal.
Tell the people what's happened, big man.
Right, so last Thursday, this time last week, I was down having surgery. I think it was about 6 hours operation. They removed, I thought they were going to remove the tumour and the kidney, but then they said they're going to take it all out. The whole left side's gone. So the urethra, the urine tract, the kidney, the tumour, all gone, all finished, dealt with. Let me home on Sunday. Dosed up with painkillers and I can go home. You know yourself, you can't be better than anywhere else, getting better than at home with all your creature comforts. You've got your TV, you've got your own food, you've got your mates like Webby come round to visit you. You know, you've got friends. You know, Webby's son is Mrs. Faye.
Yeah.
She come round yesterday, helped us out. We needed a favour. She's a paramedic, as you know.
Yeah.
And there's nothing better having a paramedic live on your complex.
You just told me, I didn't know. It's fantastic.
When you've got a medical problem,
yeah,
and you need help, there's no one better than having a top grade paramedic on your complex.
Yeah, for sure.
So sorted. So now I'm back home. I mean, I'm still in a lot of pain. Don't get me wrong. It's not a 4-day recovery. It's 8 weeks. So there's no walking. I done a walk. I walked yesterday. I went up and down my corridor.
Yeah.
And something that would take me 30 seconds took me 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So obviously, that won't be happening for about another 6 weeks. I've been to see the doctor. He said he doesn't expect me to be out of the house for the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And he won't be happy if I'm out, as they say, caught slipping. He said, I don't want to see you out shopping, carrying stuff and all that. So Angela has been the best nurse in the whole wide world, and she's doing her bit. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I don't want to stay cooped up in here 24 hours a day. So I've been to the supermarket, just a little toddle, a little 5, 10, 15 minutes out or half hour fresh air. I can sit there. I've got 2 lovely balconies. I've just ordered brand new roof furniture. That comes today.
Yeah.
That came yesterday, and Nessie's come to put it up today. Thankful for that. And no, everything's all right. Everything went well.
Well, obviously, I was in touch with Angela because your phone went off, I think, 7:32 on Friday morning or Thursday morning. Thursday morning, and I can see it now. I kept looking at it, and she said, Webby, he's staying off his phone. So I spoke to Angela every day. She gave me an update. And I got a lot of the boys. I got Dino, Foggy, Tell, Kevin from Borough, and they all sent me a message. Sean Murphy.
Everyone sent lovely messages.
Sent me a message, and I just sent it onto her phone, Angela's phone, just to give you a bit of a buck up.
She played it to me.
Yeah.
Because I didn't, on my phone obviously weren't on, so she just came.
Yeah.
And played all the voice notes from the lads.
Yeah.
Showed the messages from YouTube.
Yeah.
From the guys on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Any of my other friends had voice noted her. People have friend requested her that have been my friends from primary school from 40 years ago, 50 years ago. Yeah. And she said she can't believe it. She said she doesn't know how I live with my phone.
Yeah.
When her phone was never busy.
Yeah.
She said it drove her mad. So I just wanted to turn it off.
Well, the thing is, I've had so many messages through the YouTube and everything, and I thought I've got to come and do this. I didn't know if you were going to say yes, but as I say, I'm going to come have a cup of tea, which I just had a cup of coffee anyway.
He didn't want tea. Don't let him fool you. I've offered him twice.
You have, yeah. I'd rather, and I said, listen, do you want it? He went, yeah, of course I will. So that's the reason I said, because I've had so many messages, and it's easier for you to tell all your pals.
What's happened?
And you've got more pals than you even think, don't you? You know what I mean?
Listen, some friends of mine that use Facebook, don't go on it regular, have been calling me. A guy I haven't spoke to for 20 years, physically spoke to, got my number and called me. Yeah. And he could not believe what's going on. Yeah. You know, same as a lot of people. And that's why I haven't got to the Facebook posts as yet. No. To comment and say thank you. So I've done just a thank you post this morning to everyone. Okay. Because me and Angela, without their help, their support, their advice, their guidance, like Steve Holmes. Yes. Right back at the start in January. Yeah. Big Steve Holmes.
And Kerry.
He advised me from day one and kept me positive. Yeah. Because even if I didn't speak to him, right?
Because he had a problem as well, didn't he?
Yeah. Even if I didn't speak to him, he messaged me. Yeah. And said, listen, Dave told you 3 words. Non-urgent surgery. He said, please take that as a positive. This is from January's time.
Yeah, gotcha.
And I'm gutted. He goes home the 19th. Is that today? So today. He goes home today. Yeah, today. So I'm not going to see him again now till Christmas. No. But his support and guidance.
I'll send this message to him anyway.
His support and guidance. Yeah. Through the start, took me through the storm. Yeah. And then what with you messaging Angela, all the people on YouTube, all my friends, all my family, my family have been unbelievable. That's right. My sister comes over next week to look after me. One of my best mates, Fred, he's just booked to come over to look after me for a week into July. Nice. And my son Harvey, he'll be here next week, I imagine. Yeah. And because everyone just wants to do their bit, and it's great.
It's never going to happen to yourself, is it? You're never going to have cancer. No, everybody else has it. Never. But until it happens to you, you don't realise.
This is why I can't stress to people enough. No. Whether you're a woman, whether you're a man. Yeah. Never be embarrassed.
No, for sure.
Don't matter whether it's a bit of blood in your poo, a bit of blood in your wee, a lump on your willy, a lump on your breast, a lump in your belly, wherever it is, whatever's happening, go and get it checked. I cannot stress this to people enough. I had a bit of blood in my wee. I might have ignored it if I was 30. Yeah. But I wasn't.
But you always told me that you're a bit of a pussy. Seriously, look at you. I know you told me. I can't believe it.
Last week I've got a cannula here. Yeah. A cannula here. Yeah. A cannula here. Yeah. And they're taking blood from here. Yeah. And I was just letting them do it. Oh. Where 10 years ago I would have said, you have not got a chance of doing that.
No, that's right.
Not a chance. Even now I'm home. Yeah. I came home on Sunday. From Sunday for 20 days, I've got to jab myself in the belly with an injector.
Yeah, gotcha.
Right, to stop the thrombosis, stop the blood clots. Okay. But I can't do it. Angela has to do it. Yeah. The other day, other night, Angela was at work. Yeah. I had to get my neighbour to come and do it.
Yeah. Well, again, lucky you got Faye. Obviously, a top paramedic. Anything you want, boom, she's there, isn't she?
I'm letting it happen.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm listening. Simon, don't do this. Okay. Yeah. No problem.
Yes, good.
Simon, don't do that. Okay, no problem. I'm fine with it. But 10, 20 years ago, I said, oh, shut up. I'm going out on the sauce. I'm going to have a few vodka tonics. I'm going to have a few fags. Yeah. But now, I haven't had a fag since January. No. I don't use nicotine products no more.
That's fantastic.
So for me, seeing that blood was a godsend. But if you're one of these guys that don't look in the pan, how do you know?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Ultimately,
look in the pan.
Yeah.
If your wee's not dark yellow or transparent yellow, there's something up.
Well, listen, I've changed the subject very, very quickly. You're a big football man. I am, obviously.
Football man, I'm an Arsenal man.
Yeah.
I love football, but I love Arsenal more.
Yeah, I know. As we can see with the plaque you've got in front of you. And, I've got a lot of sporting memorabilia items. I've had some I've not even looked at. And I went through this week on the basis that I met a big Nottingham Forest fan
And there ain't many of them.
No, in free all in free all shoes. I think it's Boz. I think his name is, right, Mo. Lovely fella, and he's trying to get me something for my sports and memorabilia auction, which obviously started. People can get they can make a bid for some of the fantastic items. All you got to do is go to timothydowd.com/Webby, and you can see the items on pictures on them. And if you want to make a bid, then you can send me an email, webpaul36@gmail.com, all lowercase. Send a bid, and you might be very lucky and get one of the items. And I've gone through some of the stuff, and I saw this shirt, and I don't know for the life of me who gave it to me. It's an Arsenal shirt signed, and I think I know who it is. I've just been rattling my brain, and I'm going to give it to you as a prezi from me, big man. I'm going to chuck it over to you. And
this is one of my favourite tops.
Yeah, it is.
One of my favourite tops.
Yeah.
I do like this kit.
And the top left-hand corner.
Above the end. Above the Nike swoosh.
Yeah, I don't ask me who gave it to me. I can't remember. But it's a proper signature. And I still think it said Fabregas. For some reason, that I've been thinking about it the last 24 hours.
Yeah, it might say Fabregas, good luck.
Yeah.
Fabregas, good luck.
Yeah. So,
good luck, Webby.
Yeah. So anyway, listen, that's for you from me, big man. All right?
Thanks, guys. Thank you, Dawn.
And that's
Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Webby.
Yeah, you're more than welcome, mate.
Up the Arsenal.
Yeah, and listen, so just give us very, very quickly before we bore everybody. And not, you know what I mean? So from now, next couple of weeks, what's it? Because you've got a catheter.
I've got a catheter.
How long is that for?
I've got a urine bag for 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks, because they nicked the bladder on the way out. I'll have a catheter for 3 weeks.
Okay.
But it's not the end of the world.
No.
I'm alive. I'm breathing, and I'm telling you.
You look fantastic compared.
I feel good.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm in a bit of pain.
Yeah.
I've got pain relief for that.
Yeah.
I don't want to take it every day.
No.
I don't want to get addicted to it because they're very strong.
Yeah. Okay.
Morphine.
Yeah.
I don't want to take it every day, but when I'm in pain, I take it.
Yeah.
So 3 weeks now. When this has been in for 3 weeks, so the 3rd of July, the day before Independence Day, is when I get my independence back.
All right.
And I can go out without the bag.
Yeah.
Go out, I can do little walks.
Okay.
But 6 weeks, I reckon I'll be back walking.
All right, fantastic. Walking. So what you're basically saying is, if you've got a problem or you think, get to doctors, ring, whatever, get it sorted.
Get done.
PSA test on prostate and everything.
Even if you've got to go private to pay for the test.
Yeah.
PSAs are free.
Yeah.
If you have to go private, money don't matter. Money didn't matter today. Money doesn't matter yesterday, and money won't matter tomorrow, because your wealth is not your health.
No, that's right.
Your health is your wealth.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Yeah, okay.
And that's how you got to think about it.
Top,
when you get to our age.
Yeah.
If you're 30 and 20, you think, oh, I don't bother.
Yeah.
I didn't bother.
No.
But I did at 58.
Yeah, gotcha.
And I'm now winning the battle.
Yeah, good lad.
So yeah, just remember.
Yeah.
Your health is your wealth.
Fantastic. Top boy. Right, move on quickly. Now listen, football season starts sooner than you think.
What are you starting already for?
Oh, just want to cheer people up, especially you gooners.
Yeah, I'm whining already.
Yeah, I know you are, because obviously we have a few lads on Webby's World on a small little podcast between us, and Foggy has sent you stuff in it, and they've come out with the fixtures already, and you have got the hardest 6
known to man
fixtures ever. So just tell all your pals, all your friends, all your family, who's the Gunners' first 6 fixtures.
Man United. I don't know if it's the right order, but Man United definitely away first game. Leeds at home second game. Liverpool away 3rd game.
Yeah.
Then I think it's City at home.
Yeah.
Forest at home. Newcastle away.
Unbelievable. That is unbelievable. So, but you did say to me this morning before we went on there that if it's a real poor start, Arteta's got to go.
Pressure. He's under pressure.
Under
Not
pressure.
Got to go. He's under pressure.
Yeah, of course.
But people will remember a few years ago.
Yeah.
I think it was the first 8 games. No points, no goals.
Yeah.
You know, that was it. That was our first 8 games, and they said he should have been under.
Do you think Liverpool are big favourites?
Well, I don't know if you know the news. They just on a match break the record for Florian Wirtz.
Yeah.
Have you heard the next bit?
No.
Well, after he's signed, Florian Wirtz,
they're
going all out for Isak, 150 million, no problem.
For Isak.
And that's the only move he wants.
Okay.
He will only move to Liverpool.
But then you're talking.
150 million.
That's $250 million. That is, isn't it? You know.
150 million
Yeah,
pounds.
yeah. Put the two together. $250 million. Unbelievable.
More.
Yeah.
More.
Unbelievable.
Flooring Works is 120
Oh, yeah.
or 130.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And Flooring Works is 200 grand a week. So Isaac's going to be 300 grand a week.
So is Newcastle, are they going to sell, do you reckon?
Newcastle have to sell for 150.
Yeah.
Now, if you didn't, you'd be stupid.
You're stupid, yeah.
You're going to sell for 150. It costs 60 quid. It costs 60 million.
Yeah.
They're going to sell.
Yeah,
and that's the only move he wants. And if you don't let him move, he'll just play rubbish for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that's the only move he said he wants. He will only consider that move.
So they're big favourites then. The only ones that's going to come.
If they sign Isaac,
alongside
Flooring Works just behind him, right?
Yeah. Season's finished.
Frimpong, Perkez, right?
Yeah.
Just give them.
Then
give them.
Then Terry's going to be on your case.
I don't care who City buy. I don't care who Arsenal buy.
Yeah.
Them 4 bits of business.
Yeah.
And you're champions already.
Yeah.
That's immense.
Existing players.
Remember, we're second, 3 years on the trot. Haven't spent a penny. Just let 21 players go.
Yeah.
We haven't spent no money.
Yeah.
Rubbish.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah.
Bad business.
Yeah, bad business.
Taking too long.
Okay, right, listen, we're going to shoot. Listen, all I'm going to say is thanks for letting me do this morning.
You're welcome, mate.
Thanks for being a good pal and vice versa.
Yeah.
Is there anybody that you want to say hello to on there?
I want to say hello to every single person that's ever crossed my path in my 60 years of being alive. And I want to say thank you to every single person who took time out to message Angela, message me, message you, message my family about well-wishing. And it's unbelievable, unbelievable, the amount of friends that you don't think you have that you do have.
They made
people from Arsenal that I used to sit with 40 years ago are contacting me, contacting Angela, contacting friends, and how is he? And the well-wishing has been superb. And I just want to thank everyone, all my football lads, on all the groups that I'm in and all the groups that I've been added to, right?
Yeah.
Arsenal tickets, Arsenal touts, Simon's 60th birthday group, right? The Woodfound massive group, Dean, Lee, John, everyone.
Yeah.
Every single person, Foggy, Sean, Kevin, Dino, Dean. The list is endless.
Johnny Goggles.
Yeah, I don't have enough time to thank everybody now.
Yeah.
But everybody.
Yeah. They'll all see this, but we'll make sure this goes everywhere. Yeah. And you'll send to all your family.
Just advertise it right this time, please.
Yeah, we will advertise. We messed up a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
And we'll do it properly this one, 100%. Right, listen, let me turn it around now. There you are. Listen, just had the big man on, Big Si, football fanatic, especially Arsenal. What a lovely fella. And everything goes from, obviously, his heart. Again, from Foggy, I've got the prostate little badge, which I pull on every morning and every night. So whatever vest I've got on. So just get off your backside, get it checked out, and just look after yourself. So what I'm going to say is from the big man side and from me, Webby, on Webby's World. Okay, if you like what you see, you like what you hear, subscribe to Webby's World and the big man side. And we'll see you very soon. Take care all. Love you.